2026 subcompact crossover market has become a battleground between established driving dynamics and modern, tech-forward utility. The comparison between the Jaecoo J5 ICE and the Mazda CX-3 Pro Autoexe highlights two very different philosophies. Jaecoo focuses on mini luxury and space, while Mazda doubles down on its Jinba Ittai performance heritage. Performance and handling. Mazda CX-3 Pro Autoexe, this is where the Mazda wins. Its 2.0L naturally aspirated engine paired with a crisp 6-speed automatic provides a linear, engaging driving experience that a CVT cannot match. With G-vectoring control, the CX-3 is the enthusiast's choice for cornering and steering feedback. Jaecoo J5 ICE, the J5 uses a 1.5L turbo engine. While it has more torque than the Mazda, it is tuned for comfort and smooth urban commuting. It offers a soft ride compared to the Mazda's firm, sporty suspension. Interior and technology. Jaecoo J5, the interior feels like a generation ahead. It features a massive 13.2-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay/Android Auto, and luxury touches like ventilated seats and a 540 degrees camera system. Mazda CX-3, the cabin is high quality with premium leather and soft touch materials, but the technology is showing its age. The 8-inch screen is small by 2026 standards, though it does include a head-up display and physical, commander control, knobs that many drivers still prefer for safety. Design and dimensions. Jaecoo J5, the J5 is effectively a baby J7. It features a rugged, upright silhouette with a signature waterfall grille and 18-inch wheels. It is significantly larger than the Mazda, measuring 4,380 mm in length. This extra size translates directly into a more imposing road presence and a much larger cabin. Mazda CX-3, the CX-3 remains one of the most beautiful cars in its class, featuring sleek Kodo design lines. The Pro Autoexe trim adds sporty aesthetic enhancements, but the vehicle is more compact at 4,275 mm. It feels more like a raised hatchback than a traditional SUV. Practicality. The biggest differentiator is the rear seat and trunk space. Jaecoo J5 offers a generous 480L boot and a 2,620mm wheelbase, making it a viable small family car where adults can actually sit comfortably in the back. Mazda CX-3, the rear seat is notoriously tight, and the 264L boot is one of the smallest in the segment. It is better suited for singles or couples. The verdict. Choose the Jaecoo J5 ICE if you prioritize value for money. You need actual cargo space and rear seat legroom. You love big screens, modern ADAS tech, and a rugged SUV look. Choose the Mazda CX-3 Pro Autoexe if you are a driving enthusiast who values transmission feel and handling over tech. You want premium brand prestige and a timeless exterior design. You rarely carry rear passengers and prefer a cockpit feel. The Jaecoo J5 is the more logical appliance for the modern family, but the Mazda CX-3 Pro Autoexe remains the emotional choice for those who love to drive. Which of these factors matters most to you, the tech-heavy cabin or the mechanical driving feel? Building on the initial comparison, the Jaecoo J5 ICE and the Mazda CX-3 Pro Autoexe represent two different eras of automotive engineering. While the Jaecoo is a digital-first disruptor aiming for mass-market practicality, the Mazda CX-3 Pro Autoexe is a specialized, enthusiast-focused final evolution of a legendary chassis. Performance and mechanical engineering. Mazda CX-3 Pro Autoexe, the tuner special. The Pro Autoexe is not just a trim level, it incorporates performance parts from Autoexe, a Japanese tuning house specializing in Mazda. Chassis rigidity. This edition features a strut tower bar, floor crossbar, and lower arm bar. These reduce body flex, making the steering feel telepathic compared to the standard model. Suspension and exhaust. It sits on Autoexe low-down springs and features a premier muffler for a deeper, sportier exhaust note without being obnoxious. Transmission. The 6-speed Skyactiv drive remains a highlight, offering manual-like directness that the Jaecoo CVT cannot replicate. Jaecoo J5 ICE, the urban cruiser. The J5 is engineered for the set-and-forget driver. Powertrain: the 1.5L turbo delivers peak torque earlier in the rev range than the Mazda, making it feel peppier in stop-and-go city traffic. Ride quality: without the stiff bracing of the Mazda, the J5 absorbs potholes and speed bumps with much more grace. It is designed for comfort, though the steering can feel numb and overly light at high speeds. Interior experience and technology. The Jaecoo J5 interior is a wow factor for passengers, featuring a massive screen that controls almost everything, including the climate. However, the Mazda counters with tactile quality. The Pro Autoexe adds a sporty steering wheel and a ball-shaped shift knob that feel expensive to the touch. Safety and ADAS. Jaecoo J5 features a 540 degrees camera system, which is incredibly helpful for tight parking or light off-roading. Its ADAS is aggressive, featuring lane keeping assist and traffic jam assist as standard. Mazda CX-3 uses the iActive Sense suite. While it lacks the high-res cameras of the Jaecoo, its systems are famously well-calibrated to be helpful rather than annoying with constant beeping. Practicality and ownership. The pet-friendly factor. Interestingly, the Jaecoo J5 has been marketed with TÜV SÜD certified pet-friendly seats and a dedicated pet mode for the climate control, a niche but significant advantage for dog owners. Cargo and space. Jaecoo J5 480L trunk. The flat floor and wide opening make it a true crossover. Mazda CX-3 264L trunk. This is smaller than many B-segment hatchbacks. It is a personal SUV, not a family one. Final comparison summary. The Jaecoo J5 ICE is for you if you want the most car for your money. You need a family-ready vehicle with a large trunk and rear A/C vents. You are a fan of modern tech, large screens, and gadget features. The Mazda CX-3 Pro Autoexe is for you if you view driving as a hobby, not just a commute. You appreciate Japanese reliability and the specialized Autoexe tuning. You prioritize interior material quality and sound over screen size. Which environment do you drive in more often: tight, twisty roads where handling matters, or heavy city traffic where tech and comfort take priority? The price comparison between the 2026 Jaecoo J5 ICE and the 2026 Mazda CX-3 Pro Autoexe reveals two very different market positions. The Jaecoo J5 is positioned as a high-value disruptor, while the Mazda CX-3 Pro Autoexe is priced as a premium, specialized niche product. The most striking takeaway is the massive price delta. The Mazda CX-3 Pro Autoexe costs nearly double the entry-level Jaecoo J5 ICE. Even when comparing top trim to top trim, the Mazda carries a premium of roughly $15,000 to $17,000 USD over the Jaecoo J5 Summit.